Hi guys, this is John. Welcome back to another tutorial for 321ecommerce.net. This time we're going to be talking about the collaboration app. Okay, so from when you log in, let's close this one up. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so when you log in, you're going to get this, right? So when you log in, you're going to get this screen, and then you click on apps, and there you go. There's your collaboration app. You click on the app name. Click on it. And this is going to be the first screen since you don't have any record or anything yet. It's just empty right now. So why don't we do this? So search is pretty much, we'll discuss this once we have some data in here. So categories is pretty important. You need to identify your categories for this one. So how do you want to define the collaboration category? So let's say, for example, let's define some categories here. We're going to click on category, then we're now in the category section. We'll click on add new, and we're going to call this category, let's say, for example, test. Test QA, quality assurance. There we go. Click on add, cancel, and there you go. It's going to come out here. Okay, let's talk about the different items here. So we have on the category first, because everything is pretty much the same on the other screens with regards to the apps. So now what we have here is that we have a quick search. So if you want to do a quick search and just type in QA, click on it, and it's going to come out like that. If you have several other stuff that you can't find, and you don't want to browse through the whole, thousands and thousands of pages. Once you get started, use the different categories here, or the other sections of the site. Okay, so now we have a magnifying glass here, and that's for the detail, that particular record, which is record number 60 for this one. And you have the QA for the title, and we didn't put in the description, but we can actually put in the description of what it is. It's your call pretty much on how you want to do this categories. You can add a description at a later point in time. That's no problem. And then, as you can see, since this is defined as New York, we're taking the local time for New York. That's the one that you have here set up bottom here. So this is your account information, and you have the New York as your time zone. Click on back. Okay, now when you click on add new now, since this is the category, we're done with category, we put in a category. Then we're going to go back to the main collaboration menu, and we have the collaboration menu. Since we have the categories already, we're going to add new. Okay, from the add new, this is a new record of collaboration here. So you can have either you can select a file that you want to upload here, a photo, or an image. Let's say, for example, you wanted to show product. You can take a picture of the product. You can upload it here so the rest of the team can see it. Okay, you have categories here. So we're gonna put in this pretty much. You put in your first character, it'll locate all the categories that has a first character on it. So if we put in Q, it's gonna come out with all the Qs, whether it's in the first, middle, or in the last. So as long as there's a Q, it's going to come out here. And then the edit part here is that if you forget to add the category on the main menu of the collaboration, you can add it here. The more you type, the more specific the category that you're looking for, the shorter the list of drop down here. All right. So for now, we're going to select, let's say, what do we select? Developers. We're selecting developers. Okay. So now, let's say project 1.0. Now here, link to title, we'll discuss that later. We'll just create a new record for now. So on the description side, we can describe, okay, this is a project, and then this is an active project, so we'll leave it at that. You select no here, it's going to come up with an automatic identification and the time that it was selected to know. So let's say now's the time, 4:04 a.m. in New York. That's the time that when it was deactivated, and deactivated by who? The user that selected the no. Just gonna record that. If we're gonna leave it open, we just leave it as yes. Okay, so we're good. We got this thing out in the open. We got our first record. Click on add. And it's gonna come up with another entry again, data entry. So this is useful whenever you have a lot of data entry that you want to put in. Instead of clicking OK, this is going to give you the new form ready to go in, ready for you to enter the information of your next record. So now we click on cancel, so since we have that already. As you can see here, the couple of things. All of a sudden, we got more buttons on the collaboration side. So now the quick search here is pretty much the same as the category. You put in an E, search on the E, and they're gonna show developers or anything that has the letter E on it. All right. So this spyglass is pretty much the same thing as the collaboration. It's gonna show you the ID number, the file name of the photo, category, the title, link to title, discuss the link to the title next, active, and then all the other fun stuff here. So click back. Okay. So why don't we add another one? We'll discuss this later. We add another project name. We'll add 2 more. So okay. And now it's gonna be QA now. So QA. So we're gonna select QA. So this is gonna be, title would be let's go. Okay. Testing project 1.0. Okay, now here the link to title will be project. See, this is like category where you put in the first word, first letter. It's gonna come out with all the different titles that we've used before. So the one that we created with the record earlier, it was a project 1.0 right there. So if we're gonna link this second record to the first record, which is the project 1.0 title, we can do that on collaboration. I'll put it here. So let's say, for example, this is another test. Let's leave everything as it is. Click on add. We'll put in another project here. So let's say category would be developers. I'm gonna call this one project 2.0. Okay. We're not gonna link to a title because there's nothing yet to link it with yet, or we can link it back to project 1.0. It's pretty much your call on how you wanna do your process flow within your businesses. So this is a new project. There you go. Click on add. Okay, there you go. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Cancel that one. So now we have 3 records here, right? If you want to edit, click on the edit pencil, and it gives you the form again. You can edit the form back into the well, when you edit it, you need to save it. Save, and that's it. Here's another fun item. When you click on copy, it's going to create a new record with a copy of the record that you just copied. And you just want to add a couple of stuff here, whatever you want to add, and then click add. Okay, that's the function of that copy. If you don't want to copy, you just want to save your changes, you just click on save. You want to add new, out comes a new form. Or when you're done, you click back. Okay, so now we have 4 items here because we just copied one form or one record. Okay, so from here, here's the other fun part. So you can identify here that all of these records were created on February 2021. And when you do a search, it's going to give you a whole bunch of other stuff here. So link to title that contains project equal. So you have all of the different fun items here. You can play around with this one here. And then you have a category contains and all this other stuff. Title, description, or if you want to have, if you're looking for something specific within a description, you can click it here. You can also identify, what were the projects created on a certain month or date range. And if you want to look for any active or inactive ones, so actives are all 1, inactives are all 0. You have the deactivated by. You can see and look for a specific user that deactivated a record, or see what other tickets that the user deactivated or closed up. And you have the deactivated date when it was deactivated. You can do a search on that one, and you can have a search by the user ID.